Hey, Earth Signs. Welcome to my channel, Crystal Empress 33. My name's Crystal, and I have your weekly message. I said it, I don't know if you saw it, but I said in the reading yesterday, the collective reading, Source wanted me to do elements readings this week, so I'm doing those instead of Zodiac and adding a collective reading each day because they want all of you to have more than one message a week. Right now is a pretty special. It's 4:04 on the clock, angels. It's a special time and it's a crucial time. It's like all these things that you've been going through. I mean, I saw somebody, I was in the bathroom, and this happened to me last week, and I'm trying to do something, and I threw my hands up like, I don't know what's going on. And the lights started flickering. So there's surprises, and it's meant to be surprises for the collective. And they wanted me to start this off with an example, and then I'm going to explain to you how they showed me spiritually what that means for the collective. So anybody who knows me on this channel knows I love football. It's my favorite sport. It's our family used to watch all the games together. My brother's funeral, who's one of my guardian angels now, you know, he's my ancestral angel here, and at his funeral, everybody wore Bengals jerseys except for one guy. He wore a Steelers jersey, but they had that camaraderie where they would just tit for tat, and it was fun. And he actually wore a Bengals jersey underneath his Steelers, so it was fun. And it's a big deal to me. Family or football is a big deal in my family. We love it. So I absolutely love my Bengals. They've had a rough year, and this happened yesterday, and I'm going to explain to you what this means for you spiritually, and I'm going to show you the clip because I know there's some out there that don't watch football and don't understand it. So it was 20-20, and there was like 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. We had the ball, Bengals, and we had 4 downs. We had to punt it, okay? And we were giving the ball back to Dallas Cowboys. We were giving it back to them at like 2 minutes, a little bit less than 2 minutes, something like that. And you know, they got a field goal, we're gone. And it's been like that for the past several weeks with the Bengals. They kick butt and they do a great job, but it's like the time crunch at the end and they just can't pull it off. So yesterday, this is what happened, and I'm going to let you watch the video. It was a punt return gone wrong. The Bengals were kicking it off to Dallas, and when they did, Dallas blocked the punt. Well, when Dallas blocked the punt, the ball went flying, and one of the Dallas players touched the ball, didn't catch it, so then it becomes an active ball, and it went into the arms of a Bengal, which means it looked like we were about to lose. The Bengals were already kind of glum about it. I was ready to turn the game off, like, we're losing, I can't watch another loss, you know? And then all of a sudden we go to punt it, it gets blocked, and then it's back in the Bengals' hands. So instead of going to Dallas like it was supposed to, it went to the Bengals again, and we just had it. And then we marched down the field and we scored a touchdown. Jamar Chase, I said Chase Brown. Jamar Chase scored a touchdown. So the game ended 27-20. But here's what they want you to know about this. I'm going to show you this quick video and I'm going to explain why. So here it is.
Turpin, if you can help it. That's blocked. And picked up by Cincinnati out across the 46. It was blocked by Nick Vigil. And the offense comes back onto the field for Cincinnati. Here's the block. Yeah, the block is made, and then someone, I didn't see who exactly it was.
On the field, on a kick play, the ball was touched by the receiving team beyond the line and then recovered by the kicking team. As soon as they recover the ball, it is dead. We ruled on the field it's Cincinnati's ball, first down.
So it was touched by Dallas right here by Oruwariye, who was just activated, and that gave Cincinnati a chance to recover.
Okay, so you get the gist. It was supposed to go to Dallas. It looked like we were going to lose, and by a miracle, by the grace of God, did you see that angel orb that was just right here? That game had me all pumped. I'm sorry, it gets me all excited. By the grace of God, we got the ball back and we ended up winning the game. And what they're telling me is I've got goosebumps everywhere. Ooh, that is like a very strong, huge confirmation that this is happening soon. Oh my gosh. A lot of you feel down and out. A lot of you feel like you're about to lose the game. A lot of you are struggling financially, spiritually bankrupt or physically bankrupt, emotionally bankrupt. All of these problems, and it's like you can't figure out how you're going to get past something. You can't figure that out. Well, you're not supposed to, because the light workers, especially, and a lot of you are going through this phase where you're going to have someone like Dallas in that video who is going to make a mistake. Had they not touched that ball and the Bengals picked it up, it still would have been Dallas's ball. But since they touched the ball, they made it a live ball, and then it went right back to Dallas. So this waiting game that you're playing right now, where you feel like you just can't take it anymore, is actually purposeful, because there's going to be other players in your life experience who are going to be Dallas and make that mistake. Unintentionally for them, but it is intentionally by God, by source. It is meant to be that way. And it's like in the very last second, you win. You win. And whatever form of winning that you need right now, that's the form you're going to get it. So if it's many, it's going to be many. And they wanted me to point that out. It's like, when you think things look down, when you think things look like there's no hope for a situation, there's no hope for a lover, there's no hope for a job, there's no hope to keep this car, there's no hope to keep this house, I can't pay the mortgage, there's no hope for my health to get better, this sickness to go away, this disease to go away. There is hope, and you can't see how it's working out. You haven't a clue what source is doing. They are kissing my cheek. I love when they do. It makes me cry. It's like they touch me and it's all automatically softness comes over me. It makes me kind of teary. Oh, my voice is still gone. I don't want to cry. I got makeup on. Come on, y'all. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over this. Cincinnati's got whiplash. The weather is like whiplash weather, because it's like Friday it was 17, Saturday went up to 50, Sunday up to 60, yesterday was 50, today's 48 and rainy, and it's going back down. It's crazy. It's been like that all season. But they want you to be easier on yourself, because what's going on is you don't know what's happening, so your brain goes into overactive mode and goes into overtime, and you're thinking too much. And they want you to free your mind. However you can free your mind in a healthy way, however you can free your mind to bring some laughter, to bring some joy, to bring some peace to your heart, please do it. That's what they want. Okay. I felt like I need to clear the energy again. And they did want me to tell you to either sage, or I like Palo Santo. I don't think it smells bad. I think it smells good, personally. I love it. Clear your energy right now. I'm seeing somebody doing jumping jacks. No, I'm working, Dad. I apologize. So this is amazing, because that was real life proof. So finances have not been great here recently, and my energy's been crap, last week. I'm giving you examples because this is what we're talking about, and something great just happened. So that's why I'm talking about this. And I'm got to pay the gas and electric, which I haven't been able to pay fully. There's something more wrong with our water line, so we can't use our washer right now, and it's just I'm constantly putting out fires instead of enjoying myself. It's fires constantly. So they've been talking, you need to do paint, you need to draw, you need to paint, you need to draw, you need to paint, you need to draw, blah 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 blah. It gets to the point like, I know, shut up. But it's like they're telling me to do that, and the collective to do creative things, because they know that it's going to put us in into a state vibrationally where we let our minds relax and forget about all the other stuff. And that's how you let it in, when you can get your mind off of it. Because if there's too much momentum going, guys, you're going to shoot yourself. Okay, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot if you try to focus on something where there's a lot of resistance. You don't want to do that, especially something with a lot of momentum in resistance. You don't want that either. So they were telling me this, and I remember standing in the doorway last week, and I guess I just had this look on my face that was sad. Nothing was happening, and my little 6-year-old son comes up to me and goes, "Mommy, Mom," and I guess I was like in a daze, "Mom," and I said, "Yeah, honey." He goes, "You need to open your brain and put a big happy smile on it, and open it and put a heart in it too." And he just walked away. My youngest son is my brother reincarnated, and it's in my birth chart. There's all kinds of evidence of that. Anyway, so that happened, and obviously I've worked myself into a better vibration because I'm back. And yesterday I painted, and as I was painting, I got a private reading booked. I mean, I've had several, but yesterday is like, as soon as I sat down to paint, bam, within 5 minutes I had somebody inquiring about a private reading. Money. So I was doing it earlier today, and then I come in, I meditated twice today. I came in for this reading, and my dad just comes in and says that he got a call from a manager at his old job that he retired from, saying they're really struggling and they want to pay him a buku amount of money per hour to come in and train a few guys. So it's like God is working in our lives. God is making sure things are happening for us. But these are all things that were unexpected. I can't expect that readings will be booked. I can't expect that there's always going to be work if I'm not working a 9 to 5 being paid by somebody else, right? I have to do it myself. So that means I have to get my energy right. And that's what they're showing me with the collective. So those are your examples. It's like 2 things happen in 2 days to bring in money. And I actually had 3 more readings after that booked later, but I'm not going to get into that. That's private. That's for everybody else. But you see what I mean? It's God's coming through. God is showing up and showing out. Things are going to work out. And this may seem little, but it's when you have these little wins, you've got to milk it. You've got to milk the wins. If you don't milk the wins, then the universe doesn't. It's like, for example, okay, so I had a reading booked yesterday. People are going, "Oh, it's only 1 reading. Woohoo." But you got to understand, my energy's been crap for the past 3 weeks, so I didn't have readings booked for the past 3 weeks, and I usually have them pretty consistently, and I didn't. So, and then it was frustrating me because of that, and it's like as soon as my energy gets better and I do what they want, within 5 minutes, I had a reading. I'm like, okay, I get it. Sit down and doodle readings. Sit down and doodle. And this is just the beginning, guys. And this is whatever this is for your life. Put it in your life. Put it in your perspective and what you're going through. Whatever they're asking you to do right now, it's for the sole purpose of helping you win. And for easing your brain, easing your mind. Put a happy smile in your brain, like my son said. Put a heart in your brain. It was so cute when he did that. And there's big things happening for you, and you are not expecting it. And it feels like it's going to happen pretty quick. Okay, they're saying for some of you, it's going to happen pretty quick. Can't say it for everybody. But for some of you, it's going to happen fairly soon, okay? Something really surprising is going to come your way, and it's going to be a big blessing. And when it comes, even if it's a small blessing, milk it, because the universe doesn't hear no. So when you complain, the universe goes, "Oh, you don't like this and you want to complain about it? Okay, here's some more." The universe only hears yes. It's inclusive. It does not exclude. So when you are praising something, no matter how big or how small, I lost half a pound today. I ate a delicious lunch and it was healthy. It was so good. You talk about if that's the only thing that happens in your day that's good, talk about the meal, milk the meal. And then it's easy to do with kids because kids will sit and listen to you and get all excited with you. Mine do anyway. So they want you to focus on that and really release your mind, free your mind, because good things are coming to you. And all you have to do is release that resistance a little bit, and here it comes, 444 on the clock. Here comes the blessings. All right? Okay, so let's get into these cards. They gave me specific cards. Let me get out what my friend Cece so lovingly calls the finger condom because these cards get sticky. It took way longer than I expected. I apologize. Oh, okay. All right, these are coming out here. Let's see what they say. Oh my God. Okay, I just said something good was coming, right? I just said it before I even pulled the cards. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. I love when they confirm my channeling. I love when they confirm my intuition, my intuitive hits here. So 44 on the clock again. That is the third time I've seen 44, right? The second time was 444. So good is on its way to you right now. And then you have, you're being called to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. This is kind of the meat of the message. A lot of us are being called to do things different than we were in the past. It's easy to do the things that you're used to doing, getting up, going to a regular job 9 to 5, but a lot of us are being called to be pulled out of that and to do other things. So if that is you, they don't want you to be afraid because you are capable of doing this. You just don't have all of the pieces of the puzzle yet. The piece is coming. The pieces of the puzzle are coming. I mean, it says right here, these bad times that you're experiencing are now passing. So the pieces of the puzzle have to come to you in order for that. You need the information. Information is on its way. It's on information highway going 100 miles an hour. It's on its way. All right, let's see. All right, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. I'm hearing escaping the pain. Instant gratification. 713's on the clock. That's my grandma's date of birth that died. Man, they're all over the place. I've seen angel orbs, numbers, the synchronicities with the cards. Read the other card, okay? I was trying to ask a question, but they said read the other card next to it, and it was flipped over. All right. Get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. You've got information coming in. And it's coming from sources that are very reliable, very trustworthy, and not your typical go-to group of friends. Okay, this feels like it's something. It could come through a form of a stranger. It could come through a job. It could come through many different avenues, but it doesn't feel like it's your main source of friends, like your soul tribe that you have right now. It feels like it's coming from other sources. Some of this is going to, ooh, I just heard, what? I just heard paranormal activity. Somebody, a group, they just corrected me. I said somebody. A group of you are going to be experiencing some paranormal activity. You are going to receive some profound downloads and experiences that are going to blow your mind. Oh, I love when they do this. I wish I was you. Okay. You've got some friendly helpers on the way. Sources got this. You see what I mean? The opposing team, the opponents, Dallas, helped out the Bengals by making a very small split-second mistake. And I feel that's what it feels like here, because they had me bring that up in meditation. They said bring that up and use that as a, like a story, a parable, so to speak. This is what's happening with you. Somebody's going to make a split-second decision that's going to be a big mistake that works out in your benefit. 9:16 on the clock. There's my mom. That's her date of birth. She's my angel too. My birth date reduces in angel numbers to her date of death. She died for the purpose of helping me get through my spiritual awakening. You have people in your life like that. What? There's so much channeling going on. I'm getting a lot of messages. Someone here is really sad. I'm hearing sorrowful, like over the passing of someone. It's like a year anniversary for somebody coming up. It's a male, brown hair, glasses. They look kind of circular. Yeah, circular. Not like, you know, they're circular. Reading next to a lamp and a lazy boy, like a chair. They died in peace. They're in peace. And somebody's so worried that they're not in peace. But it's you who's not in peace. They are. They are wanting to help you accept that. So I don't know. If that resonates with you, you can email me. We could kind of talk about it. All right. I don't know. It feels like they have something to say, and I don't want to blast it out here for everybody. All right. So let me get into the tarot. Oh. Okay. Wow. I'm going to show you how this fell out. Okay. You see, for me, it's upside down. But you see how the Three of Pentacles came out in reverse? It's actually in reverse because I'm reading it for me. In reverse, and it fell on this card. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Right? So there wasn't any collaboration. Maybe something that you wanted to happen fell through. It didn't work. You've had to go at it alone. During your spiritual journey here, there's something that you had to do alone, and it was purposeful. It was painful, but it had to happen. Some type of split, something where it could be a group of friends, it could be family, it could be work. It's going to be different for all of you, but something that you wanted to work out didn't work out, and it was designed to not work out, and you've been beating yourself up for it, and they're letting you know that time is passing because you've done a lot of healing. It may still bother you a little bit, and there's some residual healing, residual resistance that needs to be worked through, but it's going to be worked through. You don't need to worry about it. It was supposed to happen. And then you have communication that came around. I told you, 8 of Wands, there's your paranormal activity. There's your communication. This is swift action. Some of you may have some traveling, that somebody may be traveling to you, vice versa, but I do feel paranormal activity coming your way. Okay, and then we had, this fell out on here. 6 of Pentacles came out on the leadership. So whatever it is they're asking you to do, they're wanting you to trust your abilities, trust yourself, have courage and confidence to take action. The only difference between... What? Hold on, they're trying to say something to me. It's in my phone, they said. Hold on. Maybe they must have made me, I don't know. Let me see. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Let me pause it for a second. Okay, sorry. Distance yourself from people that bring out the person you're not trying to be anymore. So that's what they were doing. Whether you knew it or not, Source was helping you distance yourself from the people who are working against you. You're trying to be somebody different. You're trying to better yourself. And there were people around you that needed to go, jobs that needed to go, maybe vehicles, places, whatever it is, things had to go. And it's not for the, it's going to be replaced with something much better than you could possibly imagine. And they wanted me to point that out. Now, you have right here, and this came out confirming this card, the Boar, the 7 of Swords came out. And it says, face your problems head on with confidence and courage. You will emerge victorious. There's things that have been spoken behind your back that have been absolute lies, completely untrue, And there are people who believed it who are now not believing it. Because there's somebody, maybe that's that instant, somebody had that Dallas moment where they had that instant split second decision and they did something and it led them to the truth of you. Because it feels, oh my gosh, yes. This is why you've had to wait. Somehow, this information is vital and important for you because it's going to help you get out of a sticky situation unscathed. You're going to face the problem head on. Maybe face that person face to face, but everything is going to be perfectly fine and going in your favor, and you're going to watch that destruction, their destruction happen. You will be able to witness their downfall because of what they did. A split second, a momentary lapse in judgment, something that was purposeful by source, is happening to free you from some type of situation to make it easier for you to get out of it. I don't know what that is, but that's what they're saying. And then you have the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, you know what's interesting? There's bluebirds on this, and I just saw two. I saw two, no, not two. I saw one. There's two on the card. I saw a blue jay today when I took my little Molly girl for a walk. So maybe if you're seeing blue jays, that's significant for you somehow. I also heard red birds, like cardinals. Toucan? What? Okay. I don't know. They're bringing out some birds now. But what they're telling me is that you're going to find new friendships. In this Page of Swords, this is communication with a new person. This is a relationship in its infancy. This is something new. This is not someone that you know right now. You're going to befriend someone very special, and this relationship is going to be budding. You two are going to be communicating, learning about each other, learning and growing through things together. Okay. Whoa, okay. Look, 44. How many times have I said 44 in this reading? And now you got card number 44 coming out. Look at that. Reclaim your power. This is going right back to you facing your problems head on and having courage to reclaim your power. Source is helping you reclaim your power. It's like all you have to do is look at somebody and this information comes out. It's like you have to be present, but you don't have to do anything in their presence. You know what I mean? Okay. And then Spirit has your back. I'm telling you, all of this waiting, all of this struggle that you've been going through is clearing out. And it's because Spirit has been clearing out the sticky bushes. They've been clearing out all of the thorns, the thorn bush. They've been clearing all that stuff out. And this information that comes out is what sets you free. In some form or fashion, it's going to set you free. So take heart, dear ones. Things are working out in your favor. Everything is coming together. You don't have much longer to deal with these obstacles, okay? These bad times, these experiences are passing. But it's just like the only reason it's taking a longer time is because Source is maneuvering moves in someone else's life to where they make a mistake and set you free. That's all you're doing. That's all you're waiting out. So while you wait, get happy, laugh, have some orgasms. I don't, what makes you happy. Don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt yourself. I'm not going to condone that. But, do things to lighten your mood. Find relief. Find relief for yourself. I love you, Earth signs. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.